Welcome to Rockstar Productions, where in this video we are going to show you how you can use your Nintendo Wavebird on your Nintendo Switch. I'm not kidding. It's really cool. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome to Rockstar Productions. My name is Gary, your host here on the channel. Now before we get started, I just want to say thanks for stopping by and checking out what we have going on here, talking about the Wavebird controller and the Switch. If you like what you see here, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, check out some of the other videos we have here on the channel. If you really like what you see here, if you want to be kept the most informed, hit that subscribe button. That way each and every time we do upload new content, you're kept the most up to date. Now the Wavebird controller and the GameCube controller are considered to be two of the most favorite controllers when it comes to players of this game here behind me. I'm of course talking about Super Smash Bros. It's one of the reasons why they integrated GameCube controller ports into the original Wii so that you could go ahead and still use these controllers. They made an adapter for the Wii U so you could still use this controller. Now, it's kind of hard to take and use the Wavebird controller with the Switch. The Switch uses Bluetooth. This does not. It's its own proprietary signal that transmits between the controller and the dongle to go ahead and get that signal into your system itself. But our friends over at Retro Fighters, well, they have a new solution for you. This is called the Warrior wireless adapter, and it's compatible with GameCube controllers, Wii, and Classic Edition controllers as well. So like if you have the NES Classic controller, if you have the Super NES Classic controller, it'll plug right into here. And it is designed to allow you to use those controllers on your Nintendo Switch, on your PC, and other connected devices as well. Pretty much anything that uses Bluetooth. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these, throw them on the bench, see what it takes to get them up and running, connect it to our Switch, and do some testing. Let's check it out. So looking at the box itself, you have a good image of the adapter right on the face. Warrior wireless adapter, compatible with the GameCube, Wii, and Classic Edition controllers. So if you have a Wii Pro controller, it'll work with that. NES and Super NES Classic as well. On the side, more of the same. On the back, the Warrior wireless adapter for use with Switch and PC. And introducing the Retro Fighters Warrior wireless adapter for Switch or Windows. Play all your original wired controllers, GameCube, Wii, NES, Super NES, and Super Famicom Classic Editions. Compatible with the Switch and PC. Requires 2 AA batteries not included. 100% compatible with the original GameCube wireless Wavebird controller. Added turbo functions, screenshot, and home functions. Easily pair your controllers wirelessly. And again, that's just more of the same. So let's pop this guy open. So very cool, got a couple extra things in here. First of all, here's the adapter itself. We have a Retro Fighters keychain, a USB to micro USB cable. Let's see if there are any instructions. There are. Retro Fighters quick start instruction manual, about us, their social media information, customer service. Thank you for purchasing the Warrior wireless adapter by Retro Fighters. Please take a moment to read through the instruction manual for the best playing experience, which we're going to do right now. Home icon is the home menu function. The O icon is screenshot. The minus, same as the minus on the Switch controller. T is the turbo. To pair to your Switch, press the O and home button together. LED will blink quickly, indicating searching and pairing. On the Switch console, click on the controller icon and then click on change grip order to pair adapter. LED will stop blinking and stay lit when the connection is successful. For Windows, here's the other thing that's of interest. Connect to the PC by the included micro USB cable. It will default to the X input. Once connected, the LED will always stay lit. GameCube wireless controllers. The adapter is 100% compatible with Wavebird controllers. For the Switch, Wavebird controllers are not compatible with PC, so that's something very important. So here's your home icon. The O is the screenshot. That's what they're calling the O button. The minus is the same as the minus on the Switch controller, and the T is your turbo function. On one side, that is a GameCube port right there. And on the other, that is the same as the NES Classic Edition, the Wii controllers, so on and so forth. Does have the Retro Fighters logo on the side. Pretty straightforward. A couple AA batteries just pop in the back. Put our battery cover back on, we're good to go from there. Now, I know what you might be saying too. Why would you need this when there is the 8BitDo G-Boys adapter, which we have right here? Well, functionality they're probably going to be pretty similar between the two different units. The one main difference is going to be this guy here you can use with the Wavebird. This one you would have to get some kind of extension or something like that out of the box to make it compatible with the Wavebird. Now just to demonstrate that here, the G-Bros adapter, plug it in, you can see it does not make contact. On the Retro Fighters Warrior adapter, plugs right in. Pretty slick. Other than that, functionality appears to be virtually identical between this and the 8-bit DOE adapter. So that's something if you've been thinking about getting one of these, but it didn't have the Wavebird compatibility, so you're like, yeah, I don't know. The Warrior will take care of you there. We're going to take you through the pairing process real quick too. We're going to go down here to controllers, change grip order, and then as the manual said, to pair, press O and home together. The LED will blink quickly, indicating searching for pairing. So O and home, these two guys here. So I have my Wavebird here. We are paired. I'm go back. Analog stick and the D-pad both work. C-stick works as well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to actually pair it with our standard Switch back here, dock-it, and we're going to test this real quick with the game that I'm sure that more people are interested in than any other else with the Wavebird. I'm of course talking about Super Smash Bros. So we got everything paired here with our Warrior adapter from Retro Fighters, pretty cool. And I'm just going to set it down here next to me on the couch. I have my Wavebird. All right, and I don't have a whole lot of characters unlocked, but I'm going to go to Mario just because he's who I tend to do the best with. And the one thing I'm checking here for the most part is see if I'm feeling any additional lag or latency. When you go wireless, first of all, you do have some transmission time, and we're basically going wireless with a wireless controller. Ooh, getting the villager pretty well here. Getting them not, I mean, this is not bad at all. And again, I am not good at Smash. You guys can probably tell it just by looking at the character select screen that I had as far as the characters that I had to choose from. No, Mario! Oh, he got me. Got him. Did I? No! I'm fighting to stay out of the black hole. Oh, he got me again. Like I say, I'm just not very good at Smash. I think he's gonna beat me here. I think he got me. Overall with the Wavebird, did not feel any additional lag or anything. It worked fine for me. Let's test it out though too with one of the classic systems out there, the controllers that came with it at least, just to kind of see how that plays. So I grabbed one of my Super NES Classic controllers out of the box just because, well, it was handy and I can play NES and Super NES games. So from here, I'm on the screen that we saw on Smash. I'm going to hit the home button. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and just plug in my Super NES controller to the bottom. It's plugged in. Switching off my Wavebird, and we'll disconnect the Wavebird. So now at this point, I should be able to scroll left, right, and I am. And we're going to go to the Super NES games available on the Switch. Again, feeling pretty responsive. If it's been a while since I've played Mario Kart, I always forget if it's A or B. That's the gas. Already up to third. So far, so good. I've been playing a little bit too much Mario Kart 8 lately. Do not drift like that does. Or it doesn't drift like that does. So I would say this is working really well here, at least for the Super NES. Now, yes, it does have a cord to it, so it's not going to be the ideal completely wireless solution. But here's the cool thing, is the fact that you can not only use controllers that you already have, but you can also use this on, you know, other devices too, and not have to spend the, what is it, 30 bucks for the Nintendo officially licensed wireless, gotta shut up and drive, Super NES controllers that are basically like the 8-bit DOE controllers. Pretty good. Now again, we're going to hit the home button because I do want to check out the lag and latency using Punch-Out. So we're going to hit home, and we'll go over to the NES collection. And that's one of the reasons too I want to use Super NES controllers, because I could use it with NES and Super NES games. I know, what a tool. I didn't even take the wrapper off. I have to say, I'm not noticing any, additional lag or latency built into this. Joe sat down. You know what I'm going to do? While he's down, let's do this quick. No, we're going to switch back to the Wavebird. It works. And the analog stick does work too, which is neat. Come on, Joe, stop blocking me. And we knocked out Glass Joe. One final test. There's this little USB port on the side. I gotta wonder if this would work with the Genesis Mini. Let's check it out. All right, everyone, moment of truth. We have our Wavebird plugged in to the Warrior adapter, into our Sega Genesis Mini, and nothing. It was worth a shot. Overall, I gotta say, for what this does with the added compatibility with the Wavebird controller, this is really something cool that you should consider if you are looking, if you do want to use your Wavebird with Smash Brothers Ultimate for the Switch. And above and beyond that, if you want to be able to use NES and Super NES Classic compatible controllers with the Switch, with the online, the NES and the Super NES games that they offer on there too. The other thing that's nice about this, it's under 20 bucks. It's less expensive than if you bought the dedicated controllers for either the NES or the Super NES online functionality out there. Honestly, it's also less expensive than the 8-bit DO adapter too. So something you will definitely want to consider. I will have a link to where you can purchase these down below in the more info section. Now, if you do have any other comments or questions about the Warrior wireless adapters, as always, feel free to leave it down below in the comment section. You can also go ahead and email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. Hit me up on Twitter at rocksolidstudios, Facebook at facebook.com/rocksolidproductions, and Instagram at instagram.com/rocksolidproductionsgk. Now, if you do want to help support the future of Rock Solid Productions, get access to exclusive content, exclusive one-on-ones with me, early access to our videos, and more, do me a favor. Head on over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For as little as $1 a month, $12 a year, you get early access to all of our video content, exclusive content with me, and a whole lot more. You can also support the channel by heading on over to our Teespring store on screen right now, where you can get t-shirts, sweatshirts, and other merchandise that, again, everything we raise gets put right back into the channel. If you are looking for additional Retro Fighters gear, other accessories and parts for modern and retro gaming, do me a favor, head on over to CastlemaniaGames.com. Give my friend Orion a visit. One of the cool things about CastlemaniaGames.com is what he calls Castle Cash, where basically the more you spend, the more you earn in bounce back coupons, basically, that you can use towards future purchases. One of the really cool things on there too is if you use promo code ROCKSOLID10, you'll save 10% off of most items on the website. Now, he doesn't have this up there at the time of this filming, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it up there very soon. He does have other Retro Fighters controllers up there, such as the Brawler 64 and the Jab Pad, two great controllers and accessories out there that you may want to consider too. The Brawler Gen USB for the Genesis Mini Edition. We know that works, we've tested it out. And again, like I mentioned at the top of this video, if you like what you see here, if you want to see more, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. That way each and every time we do upload new content, you are kept the most up to date. Now, I do want to thank Retro Fighters for sending us one of these in, actually two of these in for review. I now have one for both my Switch and my Switch Lite. Pretty awesome. Thank you guys. Now, they are not reviewing this content before it goes outbound. Basically everything that you see here, it's my own opinions. But for under 20 bucks, this is a really neat adapter for you to have for your Switch that you can use other controllers with other games on the system above and beyond the Pro controller. or the Joy-Cons. You can use NES Classic, Super NES Classic, Super Famicom Classic, for that matter, controllers and other controllers with your Switch, designed to work with those systems and with the Wii. I am Gary. This has been Rocksolid Productions and our look at the Retro Fighters Warrior wireless adapter. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you soon.